let's jump into the $100 cost of video games over the edge here. So, Doragon, you don't believe that GTA is going to cost $100, do you?
I don't.
It's too much.
I don't want to believe it. However, the realist in me says it's going to happen. If the figures that we have been told that have gone into this game are actually real, so if we're talking like $500 million, $1 billion that have gone into GTA 6, they are going to want to make their money back. Now, they can do that with GTA Online. We've seen that with Grand Theft Auto 5, because that has been the one game they've had since PlayStation 3. It's gone through PlayStation 4. It's now on PlayStation 5. And they've had the online making money through that entire period. But I see Rockstar with the reputation they've got, and bear in mind, people do forget about launch reputations. Things like Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 5 sucked on launch. They had to patch them. They had to work on them after launch to have them be the experience that people remember them as being now. What you experienced recently going through the story and everything on GTA 5 wasn't the launch experience. It was a drastically different world. But I kind of see Rockstar being Apple in this scenario. Everybody said a £1,000 mobile phone was never going to happen, yet I'm sat here with this thing which cost me £1,500. And we've got the same in different areas. We've got movie tickets that are pushing like 50 quid in some places, and they're selling it on the experience, but you've still got to come up with that cost of entry at some point. If Rockstar do want to sell the base version, because that's what we're talking about here, not like some collector's edition or some digital deluxe edition or something. It's the base version of GTA 6. If they want to sell that at $100, bear in mind, you guys have to pay taxes atop that there afterwards. So you talking $120, maybe even more for a singular game with nothing additional added. It's going to be a dam break moment, because people will go and buy it, because people are wanting this game so much. There are people who have only played Grand Theft Auto 5 for the past 3 generations of home console, and they are going to want the new one. It's going to be the biggest moment in their history, so they are going to spend the money on it. And if they do that, it's going to open the floodgates for people like Ubisoft, for people like EA, for people like Sony and Nintendo to go, hey, if you're happy to pay $100 for that, why not pay $100 for ours as well? And I don't want that to happen, because it will wholeheartedly diminish the amount of game time that I actually have available to me, because I won't be able to afford the games that are coming, because it will be £100 that they sell for over here, which is more than 2 days' wage on the national minimum wage. So, yeah, this Rockstar need to tread carefully here. They have the ability to charge $100 for this game, and they could get away with it, and people will pay it. But they have a responsibility to the player and the rest of the market to do this right, and not charge $100 for this game.
I know, but it's inevitable, right? They're going to justify it by saying we have the main story and we're giving you multiplayer. And now that's justification to give you the full price game and an extra 40 on top for multiplayer. And it's just unfair, because I remember a time when video games used to come with multiplayer, single player, and a special mode. And nowadays, you're lucky if a game gets 2 of those modes. Most of the time, it's just one of those modes. And we've kind of lost the value of games, and the price keeps shooting up astronomically. And if we're paying $100 because of ray tracing, I'm gonna be more upset, because I don't care about the light that much. I want the gameplay. So I guess we'll see what happens here in the future. This is obviously more speculation station, so take it with a grain of salt. We're going to see what happens. Jem is saying here in the chat, Rockstar isn't responsible for other companies. Let other companies charge $100 and let them fail. Jem is right. Like, they could literally charge the same amount as a console, and you'd have people going out there and buying it. But I definitely see them pushing this $100 border, and I think Rockstar has the demand to say they should. Ray is also pointing out that he paid 6,000 pesos to watch a donkey show in Mexico. So, Ray, we got to talk about that. I'm sure you got some footage.
I have no idea what 6,000 pesos is. What's the
100
exchange rate to
USD.
US?
100 USD.
Oh, 100 USD.
That's
Oh,
what
okay.
I'm learning
Okay,
in the
cool.
chat there from
So about
Xbox
85
International
quid.
Podcast.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I know
yeah,
you
it's-
won't buy it because you're not a big GTA fan. I get it. I heard your opinions when I was playing the new one, but I grew up on GTA. I'll be there day one. So through the mess that it probably will be. Fingers crossed it won't be. But yeah, looks forward to it.
Maybe wait 6 months. You'll get two big bonuses then.
can't.
One, they'll have fixed the buggy launch, and two, it'll come down in price. Or you can get it on the second-hand market for a lot cheaper. So yeah, maybe wait 6 months on GTA 6 so that it's actually a good game.
FOMO is too great. I will be there day
Dude,
one.
you waited like 15 years on GTA 5. Come on.
No, GTA 5 was a replay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I played that when it first released. I think it was September 15th, I want to say, 2013. I was in a house with 3 other guys. We rented the house out. I was working at the time full-time as a project manager for some train stations. And I took the day off to play GTA. I had ordered that. And I played it, you know what, I'm going to commit some blasphemy here, on an Xbox 360.
Hey, gaming's gaming. Like,
Gaming's
we're
gaming.
a PlayStation-centric podcast, but we're not against people gaming. I've got a ROG Ally. I've got a Nintendo Switch. I play Xbox games on the ROG Ally. Like, we focus on PlayStation on the podcast because it's the subject matter that we've got the most experience in and what we want to talk about. But it's not like we're adverse to anybody playing on any other platform. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pre-ordering that Switch, but I digress. Let's.
I've already got my pre-order in.
Yeah, you've got a pre-order of a pre-order, which I think is blowing my mind.
Hey, it's how I got my PS5 on launch day when all the scalpers were going for it. So I knew it was going to work. Like, huge shout out to Shop2 here in the UK with their pre-order situations for consoles and launch day stuff. They do a bang up job of making sure actual real humans get the stuff.